Give me that circle.
Who gets it? They're so far split all the teams in contest for this one right now. We have 3 of them towards the western side. And we're going center again. Vanilla as can be.
I think that a lot of them are just going to commit to the south now. And
Yes,
BBL will probably just rocket towards Garden unless DA gets there first. It really does depend. Although they actually are going over the bridge towards Garage, so that'll be fine for now. As we have Sarvam here trying to take out Twisted Minds on the move away over towards Apartments and actually manages to finish off Lou here, this Global Army. And Na'Vi is also taking it to Twisted Minds.
Yeah.
They're really on death's door.
Pulling up on this one as well, wanting a piece of it. Global Army finds one more. And Twisted Minds, the team that we've been talking about for all of 22 and most of 21, not gonna come out victorious unless if something absolutely absurd happens here in the final game. It's not been their grand final so far. 6th place with a big jump up to 5th.
This may be the lowest finish they've had in the region in like 3 years or something like that.
Long time.
And the earlier they get rid of Batulins, the more they can focus on Zarvam, who at present they know are actually split quite widely across school as well as Apartments with that 2-2. Veronica, though, is going to fall here quite quickly. He was blind for the moment, actually, but never mind. Veronica, goes for 2. Ding will get some recoveries going.
Gustav is in a car, and he's going full speed forward. Circle shifts west, though. If Howl could ask for a shift sitting in Rostock, they will be very pleased with this one, no doubt about it.
This phase is still kind of pitched up against this Global Army, though. Sarvam's still here. Na'Vi didn't get time to actually clear them out. And actually, this is causing phase huge damage. Global Army and Baron Peak taking out the majority of phase. James is trying to finish things off, and he does get Global Army, but the members from Sarvam are so far away to recover from this.
So much damage done. If he can get both of them back up alive, that would be absolutely insane. But Na'Vi, you can see them now with the X-ray on. They're running for it. They know that there are kills to be found.
Nice
throws the molly, wants to isolate it, hits Uber right on his feet, has to back off. Smoke's now deployed. Lob a nade in there too to try and buy yourself some more town counter. Molly comes in, forces teams to fall back. Those reses looking very difficult to pull off now. Vex is the first one to go up. You can see the timers in the bottom left
side. Get them close together.
You want to get them healed on up. You want to get them back on their feet. The smoke is still going to be there for a couple more seconds. At least one rest should be guaranteed at this point.
During all the commotion, didn't feel like Na'Vi was able to get enough audio cues to be able to realize that this relocate has properly happened. And now James here. Oh my, Polish power against BBL. That was Garden where we were predicting BBL were to go. Polish power absolutely decimates them.
BBL knows that we've got to play for the late game here. The circle is most likely going to shift somewhere southeast off of going away from the water. We might as well just take the fight to Polish power now before more teams look in this direction. But Polish power stands strong, deals with them, and only Ascent and Howl are currently in.
Howl was keen to fire some warning shots early, but Digital Athletics here is going to be greeting ? With both arms open. That's 3 for Code Marco. Will he get any more? It doesn't matter. It's Micah for a fill first here to get it finished.
Points for Ascent, crucial. They want to maintain that lead. They want to get the points early now before it gets chaotic, before they maybe have to leave themselves. Micah does fall on the receiving end of it, but the rest should be easy. Exalt now, forced to make the pull-up. They should be safe. It's nice scouting. They sat on Rostock Hill for a while, and not only do they get here without taking any casualties. Crucial rotation for Exalt.
I guess the rent price is falling for Apartments because everybody's rocking up and wants a piece of the pie right now. Exalt finding the safety of 4 people being able to get into that building is very impressive.
Ascent, current first place team now being full on pulled up on by the woo. That's a good nade after Exo falls down.
Foot's coming from the south, from the north as well, and Ding's coming from the south.
Oh my God.
If you're either of these teams, you have to either run or finish this fight super, super quick. Get back to the safety of Chris. It looks like Brexco is forfeit here by Ascent. It's a mature decision, considering what's about to potentially hit this location.
Play the long run, play the long game here. Ding now over the hilltop are going to get shots in on Wu. Brexco falls again. It's a unfortunate loss, but it's a loss they're willing to take if that means that the 3 of them get to stay alive.
Mature for sure.
Howl?
Howl though. No, you can't stop. You can't stop there. That's okay. This is a. What do I even say about this? The fact that they've only in a shack for the moment, these smokes eventually will dissipate and they will be open from angles.
Howl are inside the circle. They were inside the circle with the position they were in. If this one shifts back northwest, this to me, we talked about the pressure. Can they handle it? This to me is Howl faltering under pressure. sure is. And here we have them Ascend trying to set strong, just going, please, Foot, please, Woo, just fight. Let us stay out of this. We don't want piece of it. HOWL, in the meantime, loses 2. T-Bone finds 1. Woo taking casualties.
I don't know why they went to that dip on the far side of it all, but it's yeah, whatever. We have now Foot trying to take away the Woo from this. This will be big kill points for them if they can actually get them. Mollies go down, trying to open up that door, even just for a little bit of an angle. Example takes out the Mad as well. HOWL is being shot from every single angle because those smokes are gone, so they're going to be down to 2 in that shack.
HC peeks, finds 1 crucial fight against 1. T-Bone finds 1 more as well for esports. Not over and done with this one just yet. A lot of kills coming through him, looking towards Ascent, not willing to make a push off it. And the Woo falls in an instant. No casualties for Foot. We've seen them be deadly up close and they prevail once more. Ascent, no chance to engage. Ding has to fall back, but for Foot as well, the circle has gone away.
That last angle was majestic there. The Foot is firing on all cylinders right now, but now they know that there is another team ahead of them. And they know it's Ascend. They know it is Ascend firing down on this position. Your heartbeat is going to start racing here as we have ourselves a bad situation for Foot, who are trying to catch up with Ascend. I'm not sure how you do this as Foot, though.
They can't leave. They got to fight.
You would love to bail, but you can't.
They can't.
It's so tight in this position now, as the Blue will soon be pushing their position here. They've got to try and make the transition. Smokes are going down to try and make it happen, but going across the wall there, T-Bone goes down. Second spray. Beamy actually gets taken out. So is 80. It's all on Vard, but Foot is not going to be able to catch up with Ascend here. Ascend has an absolute bulwark set up. Vard is trying to heal off in the Blue, in the smokes, but the desperation will not work here for Foot Esports.
Had it not been because Exalt sits 4 men up in the compound inside the circle, this might still keep them alive, but Ascent needs to get out. The damage has been done. Do not sit around looking for Vard. You need to get to the circle, but Vard finding more points, finding crucial points to maybe be able to stay in the race. Foot Esports fall. HOWL 2 points out. Exalt 5 points out. They need to get points. HOWL, it's unlikely for them to get another 2 potentially, but for Exalt, unless if they get shifted away from here, 5 points should be almost guaranteed.
Almost. Let's see. Now, as we are waiting for this next shift, Ascend barely alive. I don't know how they make an entrance to this as well.
They don't.
Yeah, it's it's too far away.
And they got
you're going to get shot on entry.
Die together. I mean, if anything, die together. You cannot risk giving those points to HOWL. You can't risk giving them to Exalt either. In the meantime, now back towards face we go. Kilyakai falls. This was the final stand for Ascend. Is 122 going to be enough? We're 2 eliminations out of placement points, but there's not enough solos on the map for them to outlive it. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Ascend is driving. He's inside the circle and he's
gone. Yeah, there
he goes. There he goes. 122, 116. HOWL, Exalt face. They know what's needed to surpass. They know what's needed to win this tournament, and Exalt gets it. HOWL gets it. It looks good for them. Knows there are people up there. They cannot get an angle. At least 1 more team has to be eliminated over this, and Polish Power might fall too. That could be 2 teams out.
The Garden fight continues.
Yeah.
And we will have full tilt here, completely battered up against all of these smokes. And it looks like Polish Power is going to be taking the initiative with it. Flexing out here, finishing them off. That's full tilt gone. That is going to be not another placement point just yet here, because of the fact that it's 1-1 to start things off. We'll be getting the next team eliminated. We'll start racking up those placement points.
This next shift.
My mind says it's going center, man. My mind says it's going center, and all these teams have to play this open area.
Does HOWL really get it?
Smoke wall.
This is going to be incredibly
How many smokes do they have? What is... Are they going down to those cars? I guess with Polish Power having moved from the Garden,
they did have cars in front.
The angles are a little bit more shallow, so they might not be able to be hit from there.
Iro finds 1. That's first face. That's the flank. The control player going down. Nades coming across the other direction with a Molotov. Able to find 1. That's points potentially going the way of Exalt on this if the rest comes through. But 1 nade here. 1 molly would be the downfall of HOWL because they have nowhere to go. Fairest falls in the receiving end as Exalt now starts taking casualties.
Sarvam's down. That's another placement point going towards HOWL. 1 more point here as they're able to perform forwards. They actually get knocking code marker. It's another nade. It's going to get him. It's going to get him. Oh, all of them. They're moving up into second place. 119 points. Foot is done.
Foot out. Exalt not in yet, and HOWL in a weird, wild world might just overtake Ascent as well.
How many nades did they have? Never mind pre-nades. That was perfect against Digital Athletics. And now Na'Vi's going to try and dislodge the position that FaZe has them in. The circle shifts away from both Exalt and HOWL to an extent. So now, eventually, it's going to have to be everyone moving. But this fight between two Titans still persists. Oof.
HOWL is out. They're running out the building. They know that there's no more pressure coming in from the east, and Na'Vi is looking elsewhere. They're trying to take points. They're trying to take players down from Polish Power. Norgis goes down, but it's not going in the favor of Example. Can he find the flush? Can Ruin find it? It's too risky to keep the P going.
Yeah, you can't keep out there for too long. Actually, the north of that building is quite okay-ish, but again, it's only Polish Power that will be able to really see that angle for the moment. I suppose maybe if Exalt was going out far. Molodok is going far against Polish Power on that west side here. If he's got a few throwables, maybe that will get him some very, very important points.
Placement points alone now. Again, Ascent just 3 points up from HOWL. HOWL trying what they can, as best as they can, to get out Exalt. Racking up more points now as they breach into 115. Should they get the flush on this one as well? Gustav blinded for days as the circle starts closing and we're getting into phase number 8. Gustav should be down and out. Fate now falls as well. Exalt knows that they have to leave as the building is getting outside in the blue as well. Example finds one. Not that it's going to matter much, but placement points are being fed across as HOWL is just 2 points down.
HOWL has an opportunity to jump to #1. I can't believe it, considering that they actually went for the shack here, but now Na'Vi is really pinned up against this here. They're going to try and transition over towards the smokes. Exalt's going to be looking over their way as well as dealing with Polish Power on that right-hand side of them. As we took a look here, Ruin gets Alia. How are they still getting points here? Somehow, some way. Schofield has transitioned up to that crate, and actually it's a perfect position to go up against as long as the Polish Power actually can't see him from there.
Oh my lord, Exalt, you need to win this one. You need to bring home big points. You need to surpass HOWL if you want to get this spot guaranteed, or Ascend even more so. But you're still points out. You need it. You need it more than anything. And here comes Example, pushing forward, trying to deal with him.
Another one. Molodok here with the MK14 is putting in work. Example, though, gets Molodok, of course. He's a cyborg. He can see anything he wants. And actually crawling on through this. That nade's probably going to catch him, though, on the backside. Maybe just a little bit. 33 damage going his way as well. Only 33 health left. Schofield's down.
They know exactly where they're from Ruin. How long do you live? Do you live to see another circle? Two down. Example again. Dealing with two. It's just fairest at 1 HP. Whoever survives this might just be the team to qualify. 122 to take out Ascent, but Exalt needs to stay alive for long and then a bit longer. But HOWL doing everything they can with just one alive.
He's going to take them out. He's going to take them out. You don't become a world champion for nothing here. It's Example. He's all over the place.
Na'Vi is out.
Na'Vi's gone. Na'Vi's gone. Example is gone completely. He's not a threat anymore. It's 1v1v1 right now here. Ruin is trying to do as much as he can. He's got an Org, but he knows that the blue is closing in. He really needs these guys to peek across and show some flesh so he can try and take a few more shots. He's going to go down to blue. He gets himself one more.
19.
Wait,
20.
1-2-2, 1-2-2.
He needs to win. He needs to win this one, and it's home. If Fairest wins this game, they qualify, but they don't. They fall short. 2 points away from qualification.
I can't believe it. They're both... Wait. That was an unreal finish.
I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours.